Hold on, let me see if the mic is working. You see the smoke? That's an incense. All right, let me see. Hello, hello. Where's the mic at? No, cause me and you two be having. All right, we good, we good, we good. All right. Hey, welcome. My name is Miladies, your spirit shifter here, guiding you on your journey to a self-awareness. Oh, I miss you guys. Oh, let's take a moment of silence. Breathe. What the fuck did we just go through? Hey, what the fuck did we just go through? I'm alive, we alive, you alive, we here. We got dragged for the first 4 months of the fucking year. Man, all I could say is I'm happy that you guys use the tools that you could have. It is very important, as I always say, have a support group system. This is not the time to be riding or dying by yourself. All right. It is very important. I myself went through a specific transition in my life, and without that support system, I don't know if I would have been coming here doing this video. Okay. So shout out to you. You know who you are. I want to give thanks to people who are subscribing to the channel, knowing that it's not just about astrology, it's a self-awareness channel where you can tap into challenges and also different podcasts that can elevate you to the next level. Hey everybody, oh, I miss y'all. Come on now. And so I got my list, because I get distracted. And y'all look, y'all, I got a new wig. Hey. All right. So um the astrology group. While I am not always posting a video, you guys can go into the astrology group and subscribe to the group, be a member, so that way you'll get weekly and monthly advice on what's happening. I do also have a lot of articles, not just about astrology, self-care, motivations and tips over on Buy Me a Coffee. Don't forget to read those. There's like over 200 articles. Your girl be writing. All right. It's the best way I express myself too. Also, for natal chart readings, I have also been busy doing a lot of natal chart readings. So if you haven't gotten yours yet, get it, because you will understand all of this energy better. Okay, don't get lost in the translation. And for those of you who ask me all the time, what's the difference between natal and transit? Think of transit as the present moment. Think of transit as a train, something that's coming along, right? And so the difference between that is that your natal chart is your foundation, right? So that means stamp, that's you. The transit is coming along wherever your energy is at, and it's opening up things, it's closing out things, it's providing you with possibilities and opportunities, right? So with that being said, a lot of the energy that I'm going to be sharing is also going to be based on your rising. So I have an article where you can go and check what house this falls on based on your rising sign, so you can know what this new moon is giving to you. Now, reminding ourselves that this new moon is all about brand new energy. We just got beat up. I just said we just got beat up. That was energy that was meant for us to let go. So even though you feel vulnerable, even though you feel restless, even though you feel like exhausted, there's a bunch of energy that's going to be flooding you if you let it happen for you. All right. I love y'all. Thank you. All right. So look into your chart. It gets personal when you know where your rising is at, when you know how this energy is working for you. Keeping in mind right now that a lot of the energies is clustered in specific zodiac signs. So this is the area of your life that is asking for a shift. A lot of times people tell me, well, how do I know how to place an intention, or what should I do the intentions on? And the energies of the moon gives us an opportunity to get focused. right? And so when we talk about Taurus, we're focusing on a specific area that has to do with love, money, etc., etc. So keep that all in mind so that when you're investigating yourself, you'll be able to know how to place your intentions. All right. Come on. What else? What else? What else? And also, like I shared, I'm doing one-on-one sessions all the time. I'm available for Reiki, tarot, astrology, counseling, whatever it is. You can find it all down below. All right. So with that being said, I know y'all probably like, where the fuck you been at? Listen. All right. I've been in extreme healing mode. Let's just say that spirits put me in a space of like uh spirit jail. I'm in spirit jail. And I don't mean it in a restricting way. It's more of a disciplined way. There was a lot of energy that transitioned for me in the beginning of the year where I had to separate myself and understand where I'm at and where this energy is going. So while that still is in process due to a couple of, people passing away, y'all know, so I had to go through that as well as some health concerns, especially with all this Taurus energy. Our body is bringing in a lot of awareness. So I would advise you guys to go and check yourself out in the doctor, make sure all is well. I'm good. Nonetheless, it was signs in the body that was asking me to slow down. And there's times when we don't know how to fucking slow down, right? So there's things that happen to us like getting the flu, getting a stomach virus, things like that, that you say, where did this come from, is asking you to go within, sit still. So recognize those things, go through your motion, get your supportive group, make sure that you building your health, you building yourself, because you want to give away, you want to be able to be part of the community, you want to be able to take care of your children and things like that. Your health is important. Not only that, that became very prominent to me, especially when my brother passed away. So and he was a Taurus. So with that being said, make sure that you book those doctor's appointments, because let me tell you something, I don't know anywhere else, but in New York, why are the doctor's appointments so far? I didn't recognize that. When you become a person who uses a lot of homeopathic medicines and you stick to your oils and things like that, going to the doctor is sometimes not that serious for me, right? And so with that being said, I recognize there's a lot of change in the doctor system. Why is the appointment so long? Anyways, don't forget to check your teeth, your eyes, all of that, so you can see your future. All right. So that's basically where I've been. I wanted to share where I've been at because I know a lot of y'all have been probably wondering, is she coming back? I'm here. All right. Um, One of the biggest things that's happened, well, there's so much happening, but this one and this one is going to really be a collective enhancement as well as a personal one. Jupiter is going into Gemini. So if you haven't heard about that yet, right now Jupiter has been in Taurus since last year. I did a video on that last year describing where everything's going to be at. Jupiter going into Gemini is all about social media, community. There's an article that's going to come out that I'm going to put that I'm going to talk about that and where it falls at for you with your rising sign, so you can focus on, excuse me, of that energy. Now, I shared this with one of my friends. Jupiter was in Gemini June 2012 to June 2013. Y'all already know where I'm going with this, because if you've been seeing my videos, you know that I'm going to make you go back to that time. So here's the thing, and I'm getting nervous because when I did it for myself, I said, holy shit. Jupiter comes in, expands. However, Jupiter takes 12 years to come back to the zodiac sign. So what Jupiter does is gives you a full year of expansion and growth. Maybe sometimes ODs where you're overwhelmed and you don't know how to handle it. Wherever it falls at in your chart as a transit, is going to do it again. So whatever happened in 2012 and 2013, that expanded for the next 12 years, is going to come back again. And now that you have some type of knowledge with that, you're going to be able to double yourself on that. Prime example, if in 2012 you started a career in social work. And for the last 12 years, you've been in social work, and you've made your way up from being a social worker for ACS or for the children. Then you go being a social worker for geriatrics, for the old people. Or you go be a social worker now and you have your license, and now you're in the hospital. If that happened to you in the last 12 years, what's coming next is bigger. So it's time to focus on that. So for myself, it had to do with health and wellness. Literally in July of 2012, I went into holistic health coaching, and I decided to jump into that. Not for myself, let's be clear, for my mother, because she was very, very, very sick. And so I was trying to figure out how the hell to get her off of all these medications. She was taking like 21 medications. Why did I allow that to be my task? It was part of my daughter duty. I guess it was signed there. I don't know. I didn't feel bad about it. So it felt good because then that means I was gonna get healthy, not because I wanted to, because my mom's. So with that being said, that led me to a whole career of fitness that I personally didn't know that I signed up for. I mean, I went from being a social worker to being a whole community, being very engaged in the community when it comes to health and wellness. I didn't write any intentions on that. In 2012, let me tell you what I was doing in 2012. I was drinking. All right. I was telling people that I used to be a everyday drinker. Okay, I used to abuse alcohol. I was doing all that, whatever the case might be. I didn't, where in 2012, I said, oh, I want to be a fitness instructor. No. So with that being said, where was Jupiter? Jupiter was in my sixth house. The sixth house has to do with health. It has to do with pets. And it has to do, I had just gotten my dogs 2 years prior to that. And it has to do with service, serving the community. When I said that shit blew my mind, I had to share it because, again, this is how deep it goes. So let me take a breath and drink some water. Oh, Gracie, have you on here? My spiritual mentor gave me this. She said, this is me and her. That says a lot, right? Connected to the ether. All right. So I share all that to say, love yourself enough to get dirty in your own manifestation. I said dirty. Why I said dirty? Because of dirt, because of Taurus, the seed. Come on now. Speak through me, spirit. All right. So we spoke about all of that. So I wanted to share that about Jupiter because, again, that energy is going to be for a whole year. So let's. I'm not saying let's rush and get into that. Be aware. Get your notebook and start intentionally making it work for you. Because at that time, I didn't know it was working for me, right? But now I do. So now I get to take it to the next level. Yo, what if I be on TED Talk? I could be on TED Talk and talk El Español. Anyways. All right, so now let's get into what y'all really came for, which is this energy. I'm also going to share real quick. Y'all could go read the article where where it's going to fall in your house so that you can start figuring out how to place your intentions for today. Really, honestly, the main important thing is to remember that which your intention is today for the new moon in Taurus or whenever you do it is going to be expanding within the next 6 months. All right. So that means calm down. You can take action if you choose to, but remember that Aries has a lot of energy right now, and Aries is our ego and our drive. It's like, go, 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 go. Taurus is like, no, 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 no. There's a little fight there, right? We still in Mercury shadow. Our mind is kind of like still fucking with us, but getting us back on track. All right, take it easy. But nonetheless, the easiest way, if you don't want to do nothing else, you take a motherfucking seed. Take your ass to motherfucking Dollar Tree or wherever it is, the 99-cent store, and get a seed. All right? And take that seed and get a plant. And if you don't care about plants, take your ass to the motherfucking park and plant that seed and mind your business. That's it. If you don't want to do nothing else. Okay. So Aries is going to be in your second house. Taurus is going to be in your first house. Gemini is going to be in your 12th house. Cancer in your 11th house. Leo in your 10th house. Virgo in your 9th house. Should I put it like this? Anyways, I got a board and everything, y'all. We upgrading. Anyways, where I left off. Virgo is going to be in your 9th house. Libra, your 8th house. Scorpio, your 7th. Sagittarius, your 6th. Capricorn, your 5th. Aquarius, your 4th. And Pisces, your 3rd. So what does that mean? Each house has its own meaning. I am not going to go through that here. I definitely have other videos that share that, okay? Go over to Buy Me a Coffee, read it, stamp it. We're going next, okay? Okay. So now, let's go into what the energy brings. The moon is emotional. So you already know that one of the main things to bring your intentions into fruition is to bring in your emotions. Okay, to bring in that feeling, that passion, right? So your emotions can be in many places. Align yourself, align your emotions for this moon to and bring in that new energy. You have letting go of a lot of energy. Eclipse season showed us a lot. So that means that we can slowly, Taurus, move forward by setting small steps. Saturn is here to support us in Pisces. Saturn is saying, do it, do it, do it, but with discipline, right? Because right now, Pisces, I know y'all going through y'all shit. Don't worry. You got until next year. Saturn is going to get out of there. But right now, discipline, responsibility, and connecting to our true calling for the moment. Your true calling for the moment can be a gardener. Get into that. Maybe you don't have to get paid for that. Maybe you start growing tomatoes and you share it with the community. And that could be what fills your heart. But there is something that is brewing up for us. You don't have to let go of what you're doing now, reminding yourself that you're setting it up for the next 6 months. All right. So you have, I got my notes here. Sorry. So you have you have 4 planets in Aries. That talks about our drive and our ego. You have 2 planets in Pisces. All right. That talks about our spiritual energy, the discipline that we're bringing into it, in agreement to our spiritual growth. And I'm going to say this again, not religion, you. All right. And we have 5 planets and illuminators in Taurus. So this is deep. It means that we're being supported rather than to look at it as a heavy energy. We're being supported for this. They're making it easy. They're making it easy as long as we improve. I don't want to say try, but we discover. Yeah. I learned that 2 weeks ago. Rather than saying trying, we're going to discover. All right. Because when you start saying to yourself, oh, I tried, you can't say that anymore because you did it. Whether if it worked or not, that's a different subject. But you cannot say you didn't try because you did, because you have the receipts. Oh, I don't like broccoli. Well, did you try it? No, I ate it. I discovered broccoli wasn't my thing. All right. And so when you think about all of this energy, you can understand again how it's going to be rather smooth for you to allow what you plant now to grow. What y'all telling me over here? You want to my title? Come on now. All right. So I wanted to share that so you can know also when you're looking at your chart where that energy is at, you can focus on that. Right now, my energy is in my 4th house and my 5th house. That has nothing to do with the collective. So I'm in working with my ancestors, working in my home, reconstructing, doing all that shit. Okay, so with Uranus and Jupiter in Taurus, again, we're being supported, and it is going to be unexpected. You might flip from one career to the next, and I do not want you to be afraid that today you say you want to be an artist and tomorrow you become a guitar person. It don't matter. Right now, who the fuck is judging you? Everybody's going through their own shit. Everybody figuring out what is it that they really want to do. 2020 pushed us into a space where we have the ability to be our true selves. Don't be scared anymore. And if you are, do it. Do it with courage. Do it with community. All right. So we have that earth energy. You're being supported by the fertilization of spring, the fertilization of the sun, the birds, right? Getting into nature. Go buy that plant. You could go to Trader Joe's, and Trader Joe's got a $6 plant. Name it after yourself. All right. You also want to connect, right? With tarot is the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles, money, material, right? But it also brings a balance. It brings a balance of giving and receiving. Reminding yourself that when you set in this intention, it's not just for you. It's also for the collectives, right? Collective could be your local community, your children, your friend, right? Let's continue to manifest people who are supportive rather than to say, I don't have any supportive people. Let's bring it back and say, I am meeting new supportive people who I support and they support me, and begin to bring in that energy so that when you do have an exciting news, you do have somebody to call. When you are going through your low lows, you do have somebody to call, and you no longer have to be in that narrative. Sagawo. All right. Again, manifest what you're going to do for the next 6 months. Make it count. Material. This is the time where in Aries, you may get the inspiration, get the spiritual push, get the drive to do it. Taurus is going to bring it. It's going to. Don't play with a Taurus, a Capricorn, or Virgo. They're going to bring it. All right. That's why I'm excited, because it's like, make it count. I already told you about grounding the seas. Think about abundance. The area of this is Venus. It's in Taurus. It's in its home sign. It's the avatar of Taurus, right? Mars is in Aries, is in its avatar. A lot of these signs, these planets are in their comfortable space, which means that they thrive better. Which means that, again, we given that green light. We only have one planet that's in retrograde right now, and it just did it, which is Pluto. All right, so if you thought that, oh, Pluto was over with Capricorn, I shared in my other video, that is not, and it won't. And Pluto's going to be in retrograde until October. So that's another video, because but nonetheless, why I share there's only one planet in retrograde, that means that we still have ample time to use this energy and move forward. Yes, it's exhausting because we just got beat up. Again, be kind with yourself and pick one or two things that you know that you're going to take actions with. Not something that you're not going to take action with. We already did that. All right. Think of that eclipse energy of the old dying. Different versions of you dying. Different. Right? Just allow it to die. And remind yourself that people from that version die out too. So this is a great time to also reconsider building a new supportive group. Because a lot of the old people that you had, they're not in the same space. I even experienced that when I went to a few events. I realized that, damn, I don't got nothing in common with these people anymore. But it's okay, because you can see where your growth is at, and you can allow yourself to be in spaces where you feel like you can engage, rather than to be in a space where you're not engaging in places. Change it now. Stop playing with yourself. Oh, I got it right here. Do you choose yourself? All right. What else I wanted? Another thing, the energies could be challenging, right? Because the moon is here. So what opposes the moon is the opposite zodiac signs. So my Scorpios, my Virgos, and my Leos, y'all might be feeling it, right? Y'all might be feeling it. Whether it's that sun, moon, or rising, there may be some challenges in those areas as well. So I share this to say, don't beat yourself up. All right? Don't beat yourself up. Be kind. Use your tools. All right. So if you ever felt that you were bothering your spiritual team, if you ever felt like it's hard to connect, all you have to do is breathe and call in for assistance with ease and for protection at the same time so that you can allow yourself to ask for assistance. Not doing this by yourself. Right here, I wrote to myself, request for an easy transition. We already been through the bullshit. So when I say request for easy transition, begin to ask, begin to do your prayers. If you read the Bible, begin to contact um, your spiritual square if you're into healing your ancestors and those aspects. Ask whatever you believe in. Begin to actually, you mess with crystals, begin to use the crystals that are intended to help your energy move forward. If you use Reiki, like let's get to using them tools. That's it. No more stagnation. Use them on yourself and watch yourself flourish. And then you can be that testimony to your child, to your significant other, if you're in a challenging relationship at this current time. We are the change that we want to see. I'm going to say that Gandhi. All right. So, like, when it comes to the combination of Uranus and Jupiter, reminding ourselves that freedom is added to that, and the what's left of Jupiter in Taurus is leaving on the 25th of this month, which means that you're also going to be in a space of receiving. It might feel like a lot, but it's everything that you have been asking for. So wherever it falls on, reminding yourself that this Taurus energy is going to be lasting for the next 12 years. So it's very important to tap into your finances. It's very important to tap into self-love on a deep, deep level, because the self-love that you create now is going to last you for the next 12 years, and it's going to push you forward, and it's going to help you move forward. So if you're in the space of not believing in yourself, begin to intend to believe in yourself now with this energy, and it's going to grow for yourself. This is the part where we go back to being I don't want to use the word delusional. Use the word we are believing before we see it. When a child asks Santa Claus for something, not knowing Santa Claus don't really exist, right? Don't show this video to your children. But nonetheless, we had those magical aspects of ourselves. So begin to tap into that. You don't have to share with anybody so nobody thinks that you're crazy. Who told you to share? All right. And then for those of you who are entrepreneurs, there is going to be also an expansion, especially if you're like local entrepreneur, as well as those who and I'll share more of that in the Jupiter energy, but those who went through hardships during the pandemic and things like that, shit is about to blow up. Okay. And for those of you who do stocks and trades and things like that, I don't normally do this, but I'm just saying right now, communication is going to be lit for the next year and a half with Jupiter being in Gemini. So their stocks might go up. Don't quote me on that. Sharing it through the energy of communication, learning, education, what Gemini brings. Traveling is going to be expansive as well. So I'm just sharing that. Don't invest in them. Be like my lady said it. I'm just saying, check it out, read about it. There's astrologers out there that do financial forecasts as well. If you want to know who, I'll share it as well. We're going to get into these cards so you guys can get, for those of you who is like, fuck astrology, I got your tarots right here, all right? So that you can see where is going to assist you, sun, moon, or rising, all right? Let me know how y'all doing, how this energy has been treating y'all. It's really compassion is the biggest thing that we can pour in ourselves right now. A lot of compassion, a lot of things that we are shifting through. We're being brave enough to not only help ourselves, but help our ancestors, help our families. Many of us have family members who are going through medical stuff, and we have to put our own healing to the side to assist. This is the time to see how you can request assistance and begin to pour back into yourself. Have compassion for yourself, all right? I know what it is to be a caregiver. What cards are we going to use? Ooh, and then, so we got these cards for the community. Thank you. So I'll pull one of those out as a collective reading. And then, let's get these. All right. I got this. It looked like I'm sitting right. It looked like I'm being a good person. Sorry. I got this. This is how I'll be sitting. Working on yoga. Listen. Take your vitamins. All right. Dear angels and archangels, thank you so much for being here, for protecting and for guiding. Whew. We got the new moon in Taurus. Sun, moon, and rising. Who we starting? We start with Taurus. Happy birthday, Taurus. My bad. Happy birthday to one of my friends from elementary school. I don't even know. I'm going to probably tell her when so she can see this. Happy birthday, girl. Shout out to you. Very supportive. Know her since the first grade. Yeah, I'm grateful to be friends with a lot of people for a long period of time. Support through all phases of life. Happy birthday, girl. Happy birthday. All right. Taurus, sun, moon, and rising. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and family. Woo! Taurus, first and foremost, you already heard you got 5 planets in your sign. If you're playing around, stop playing. Look at the rebirth. Wait, hold up, because let me see. We're not doing this. Can y'all see that? Okay. Maybe it's not bright enough, but because we got that light. You see that? That rebirth? That high priestess? That's you, baby. These planets are shifting you. Nonetheless, spiritually is a quiet phase for you for the next 6 months. You see that sun and moon, there's going to be that reflective energy for the next 6 months where you're going to be, there is a need for a support system. Do you see the cloth? This also talks about, for some of you, for the next 6 months, tapping into your childhood, healing some of those wounds. With the high priestess, she comes in with that higher healing energy. So really, I would suggest to, even if it's not friends or family, professionally, begin to allow yourself to receive support. It's going to assist you for the next 6 months so that whatever it is that you're intending to push forward and see it manifest, you can see it with ease. I do see some of you guys not wanting to tap into this, and this is where the roughness comes in, right? Doesn't mean it's not going to happen, but your feathers might get roughed a little, For others of you, you will be smooth sailing, and you will be listening to yourself, to your intuition, taking a break, especially when it comes to your body. It does feel like a rebirth for you, and I get it. 5 planets, what the fuck? Listen, that just happened to me with Aries. Rebirth, baby. A lot of us are getting massive resets. All right. And for you, it also new beginnings for the next 6 months, taking different approaches when it comes to love, different approaches when it comes to your finances, different approaches when it comes to decorating. Some of you guys are going to be shifting your whole style, right? Some of y'all like to do the color thing, but others of you are going to change your style within the next 6 months. This also talks about some of you may be transitioning into a new home. Now, there could be a new home within the body or a new home literally, right? From manifestation to fruition. I got a couple of Taurus friends. We won't talk because baby. Wait, what do we see? Butterflies. Oh shit. Cause baby, where you celebrating? Celebration. There's gonna be a lot of celebration here. And for those of you who are figuring out how to manage this Taurus season, be fucking fancy. Be fancy. I don't use the word expensive. I'm gonna show you another one. I use the word luxurious. Get luxurious. All right. Ain't nothing expensive anymore. Oh, that's luxurious. I'll get it later. Treat yourself. Taurus is not cheap with themselves right now. Okay. See me? I told you I got a new wig. Stop playing. When it comes to Taurus season, Libra season be hyping me up too. Anyways, focus. So Taurus, you already know. Butterflies is about new beginnings. Change. Taurus is coming. That's why I said for some of you who don't want to shift because of your fixed energy, because of your stubborn energy, your feathers are going to be rough. You're still going to manifest. Don't punch me. Okay. Nonetheless, as I shared earlier, let's go through this with ease, Taurus. Your Chiron is in Taurus. Okay. Yes, definitely. When Pluto goes into retrograde, it goes back to like it hyped us up. It's like always in Aquarius, we doing the damn thing, and Pluto's like, skirt. There's some stuff we still gotta get together. Feel me? Let's end some stuff. Okay, so next we got Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Gemini, get ready. I mean, who tells the Gemini to get ready to party? Nobody. They are the life of the party. Yeah, with the Queen of Coins. What y'all hiding? So Gemini. Oh, put my finger down, girl. Why are you pointing? All right. All right. So it came in the reverse. So that means you guys are gonna be quiet for the next 6 months, manifesting, right? Putting in the work. Some of you guys maybe are pregnant within the next 6 months. I don't know. Are you pregnant now? Are you having a baby? I don't know, but you're keeping it a secret because it was in reverse. Nonetheless, none of my business. Hello, baby. So here also is opportunities. So for the next 6 months, you'll be putting your ducks in a row. All right. So that the money could come in. Some of you guys have been in a space of financial instability. And so with that coin at the top of the head, it describes to us that it's coming from an idea, having Jupiter coming into your sign. Do you see the coins? So for the next 6 months with this Taurus energy, manifest your business that you wanted to manifest that love life if you choose to, right? Because we talk about Sun, Moon, and Rising. Just get into the energy of knowing that it's gonna drop, but it's gonna be like pellets. And as you stay organized, you see that the working. Hold up, you see the working. Where you at, finger? The working bees right here, from the back to the front. And when you get to the front, your riches, you'll see your riches. So what happens here is that you have to put in the work, Gemini. I know some of y'all got the gift of gab. Y'all want to swiftness. Pause. You got to put in the work. The next 6 months, put in the work and you'll see it. Put in the fucking work. All right? Even she got, look at her. She still put in the work while her baby there. So that means do it. If you're planning on moving, right? take trips. I'm also hearing somebody in the next 6 months, whoever wants to buy a home, start taking the home ownership programs. Look, I even got nervous. Woo, who that? Buy it, buy it. The home ownership programs. Get yourself together within the next 6 months. All right. Ooh. The only thing I am birthing is new opportunities of wealth and that business. Stop playing. And that business that you got going on with your handy self. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Evelyn. Gabby. Oh. All right. Cancer. Yeah, I'm doing good. My brain is going well. Cancer. Sun, moon, and rising. Cancer, I just felt like sighing. Like Cancer's like, what? What's wrong? I'm tired of all this go energy. See? Cancer, I felt it. The Fool. Cancer's like, I feel like y'all had a plan. And whatever y'all went through the eclipse, the shit shifted. And now y'all have to start from scratch. So the next 6 months is about starting from scratch. Blindly guided by the intuition. The intuition, he's touching it. See the moon, especially, right? We talking about it. When this is the full moon in Taurus that's coming up in the next 6 months. It's gonna allow you to know more or less where you're going, but this does talk about you starting off blindly. Pick something, Cancer. One thing about Cancers is that they are jack of all trades and they master some, yet they still want to do more and more and more and more. Who's touching me? Oh. They still want to do more and more and more and more and more. Right? And so, and when I mean more and more and more and more, they want to learn more skills, learn more tasks. They cook, they clean. Like, bro, pick one thing and see if you can make some funds. Pick one thing and see if you can become the best expert at it. Well, I don't know what to do. You do. But it fascinates you to know so much, and we get it. But we would also love for you to show us how to emotionally manage that one area. Some of us ain't emotional. All right. So this also talks about even some of y'all who had pets and might get pets within the next 6 months, an animal, something that helps you come back to self, something that comes back to unconditional love. All right. Some of you are going to be taking a leap and shifting job careers within the next 6 months. What are your intentions going to be? The Fool is releasing the bag. So that even talks about some of you might be leaving a specific amount of pay to go to a new pay. And you might be getting paid less, right? Because the bag is dropping. Nonetheless, it's taking you somewhere where you are feeling much better. This even talks about in the next 6 months, the group of people that you guys been around have been emotionally draining. Look at the mountains. Heaviness. All right. I felt that. I was like, what's wrong, y'all? Come on, Cancer. Use this Taurus energy. Stop playing. Come water us. Ooh, cry in the park. Cry in the park. All right. Let's see. Leo, sun, moon, and rising. Leo, sun, moon, and rising. I'm pregnant with ideas. That's where it first starts. I mean, when you actually really pregnant, you don't see. Right, until you got that. Give me 1 second. Don't play with me because I had it the other day. Sonogram. Leo, what you got? You've been quiet, Leo. It's okay. quiet but playing around. You got the 4 wands. You in the circus. What you doing? What you playing in the cut? So the next 6 months, what I see for you, Leo, is, and internally, there's a lot going on, right? A lot of low vibrational energy, high vibrational energy. So it's a back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So here for the next 6 months, this is still going to be quite a challenge. With the 4 of Wands, it's talking about getting yourself spiritually connected, releasing. So there's a lot of release. You, first and foremost, the next 6 months, you might be a little daredevil. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. Like, look at this person all the way up here. All right, wildin'. You just wildin'. I mean, is it creative? How do we turn this energy into a creative, productive one, right? This also shows internal, right? With all of this energy, you're in community as well. So you're not, so let's just say that, Leah, you're in community, but you're not fully sharing yourself. And in the next 6 months, you're still going to be in community, figuring yourself out, figuring out what community you may be belonging to. This could be juggling communities. With the 4 wands, again, this is going to be, by the end of 6 months, some type of stability where you belong. So this could also be something chaotic within you. It's like, you may, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this. And it's just like, where do I belong? And then sometimes you feel like you don't belong anywhere. So the next 6 months, with the intentions that you create, is going to say, thank you for allowing me to be part of a community that is welcoming to the gifts that I have to offer. Come on, Spirit. All right. And so, what does that mean? Continue your path, set your intentions, and begin to release the unwanted energies. Begin to go deep. This really talks about you going a little bit deep. But I also find it that it'll be transformative for you as long as you allow yourself to move away from victim mode and bring in some of that light. What does that mean? Use some of those healing tools. I'm always send y'all a professional Reiki healer, professional person who deals with trauma, counseling. They ain't get them certifications for no reason or their license. You know how hard these people be studying for these licenses? I know somebody in particular that studied her license, and when I tell you that I assisted her personally, spiritually, to go through this, she took the exam over 10 times. She publicly said it, so I'm not snitching on her. Over 10 times before she actually got her license. They be putting in work for y'all to be like, oh, I'm not using them. Your insurance automatically. That's all. I used to work for the government. You hear me? I used to work for a government agency, which I had a lot of benefits. I know about benefits. When I tell you, I'll be looking what I get for free, where the discount at. Especially when it comes to the gym. Some of y'all be forgetting that y'all insurance or, be giving y'all incentive to go to the gym. Y'all don't want to pay the gym. You could get an incentive. There's times, like I'm getting hyped. Pause. There's times when your insurance pays you to get healthy. If you're healthy, you could work more. I'm saying it from a holistic perspective because I get hired for these things. I'm just letting y'all know. Ooh, that was a lot. Leo, you brought in that heat. It's happening already. Hey, Camencita. Yeah. I would say also, Leo, because you guys are part of the body, the heart, work on your heart chakra. As for everybody else, but Leo, specifically you, because you guide us through that. You know how people be saying, oh, Leos are selfish. Oh, they only care about themselves. And they do. And they do. Get to the learning. Get to the learning. Because a lot of us don't love ourselves as much as Leo do. And we be mad. Because they know how to manage it. Chill. I know once you get through the phase of seeing their energy as a low vibrational one, you might like a Leo. Yeah, I got y'all, Leo. I got y'all. All right. Virgos. Sun, moon, and rising. Virgo, you got the Knight of Cups. Some of y'all with this energy in reverse. For the next 6 months, you're still going to be in that hermit mode, taking care of yourself, seeing what you want to be bringing into fruition. So for my Virgos with the with the Knight of Cups, this is in reverse. Let me just show you how it looks. There's this energy of wanting to do things on your own. Here's another pregnant. One of my people says, "Here, you're a Virgo. You talking about with ideas? There you go." There's a lot of fertile energy. Oh, tell me why. Taurus season. Oh, come through, spirit. All right. So here, what it's talking about is allowing yourself, Virgo, for the next 6 months to do less. To do less. That masculine energy, begin to delegate that energy to other people. Do less. Be in your feminine energy. Be in your creative. Connect with your spirit guides if you do that. However it is that you receive messages, because these birds is about messages. So the next 6 months, you'll be connected and guided. You see how the birds are coming behind her, connected and guided. But here also with this right here, what we're going to call that, like a little water basket. Hold up. Wait. Stop playing. I ain't never seen it. Yo, y'all making me see new things today. I came in brand new. Y'all see how it's coming out? So this is you worrying about yourself for the next 6 months, helping your energy come to fruition, helping your intentions, your health, your mental health, the type of work you want to do, bringing it into fruition on your own. Like you do want to come in and say, I did it by myself, but then you also have to understand that that masculine energy is going to be there to assist you. Whether that's even delegating something to your friend. Hey, I need assistance with this. The next 6 months is allowing yourself to receive, but also still making sure that you take care of yourself. This is really like take care of yourself, Virgo. Because Virgo, let me tell you something. Y'all always want to do for other people, but I know y'all getting it now. That is best to do for self. We know that you active service, but active service for self for the next 6 months, which at the end of the day, you can see that your energy is going to be able to leave some marks behind, guide people. You're still going to be able to guide people while you're guiding yourself first, right? And for others of you, for the next 6 months, I do sense an energy of recently feeling rejected from that masculine energy, whatever gender you are part of. And so you might also be saying to yourself, let me take care of myself. So this also gives me a sense of relationship. And when it comes to relationship is learning interdependency. Interdependency where you and your partner are together growing while still learning how to grow on your own. Okay. Agua. Okay. What y'all said? Oh, yes, the insurance does. It's called Sweat Equit. Did I say that right? Oh, Sweat Equity. Y'all know, y'all already know. Stop playing. All right. Yes, they do. They want the world to revolve around them. Leos. But Leos will guide you too. Yes, they will. Let me tell y'all. It's the heart center. Of course, they're gonna reveal it. All right. Virgo, Libra, Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Libra, you got the Knight of Wands. This is about taking deeper steps into your gifts the next 6 months, taking deeper steps into your studies, into the things that you said you wanted to do. This talks about being disciplined in it. If you can see on this side is like your beginning, right? The 6 months. And then on this side, you can see how it came into fruition. So I do feel allowing yourself to focus on the intentions that, right? Because this stick right here, first and foremost, this stick is giving me two things. It's either you a wizard or you about to beat somebody up. So I'm gonna need you to figure it out, right? Because this talks about war too. I don't know. Some of y'all Libras is out here like, yo, this is spiritual war. I'm gonna equip myself for the next 6 months. Let me count these steps because you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna count the with y'all. Yeah, look. Don't mind my nails. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stop playing. 6 months. Libra, for the next 6 months, get into it. Whether if it's, I'm hearing spiritual occultism. What does that mean? You tapping into whatever spells you do, you tapping into whatever it is that you do for you. Because this is talking about you going into I want to say a spiritual rebirth, as well as I want to say like a learning. This is more of like education. You're going in, so I want to say like secret learning. Some of y'all might pop out in 6 months and be like, oh, I'm a what you want to be? Come on, I'm a dentist, or I'm a dentist assistant, or I'm a, I don't know. Maybe you took a certification and now you're a fitness instructor in the next 6 months and you build yourself up to that. But this talks about allowing yourself to take those steps to get to where you want to be. The door is open. It's dark. You're not going to see. Remember what I said earlier in the video? It's about believing before we see it. It's dark in there. You might not be able to see it. With the, I want to say the light colored clothing, doesn't give me dark energy. It might be dark in there because you don't know where the fuck you're going. But it says to me, take those steps, and by the time you get up there, you will know. Though white gives me this energy of guidance. It gives me an energy of lightness. But it does, the steps tell me that you have to put in the work. So the next 6 months, again, whatever it is that you're utilizing this new moon for, allow yourselves for the next 6 months to really make it happen. Yes, it's going to be work for you, Libra. And make sure that your health is intact as well. Oh, that's the night. I thought it was like some flowery thing. That's the night. Yeah, ain't tell me that. She's climbing the steps though. She is. So here, this is a night. Y'all see that? That's a night. So when I first seen it, I'm still going to keep that theme of energy where you're starting off. So this starting off is also like a rush, right? Because the night comes in and what's up? So there's some spiritual gifts activating here for some of you who are ready to tap into that. Tap deeper into intuition, connect with your higher self, what it is to breathe better, right? Tapping into your intuition could be just working on your breath. Breath work does a lot. But I do see some of you going into something coming out different, refreshed, and definitely with much more wisdom. Y'all gotta let me know. Y'all gotta come back in 6 months. No, that's it. I'm gonna start posting this in the community, like what happened 6 months ago. So I need to know. All right, let's see. Wow, so your reading was back to back. Leo, Sun, Virgo, Moon, Libra, Ascending. Yes. Libra, Rising. I'm claiming Wizard. Let's do it. Especially you. You are a wizard, for sure. Who we got? That was Libra. This is Scorpio. Scorpio, the next 6 months. Hold on. The other day I tried on some lipstick. It was 24 hours. I was mad. I don't like 24-hour lipstick. I'm not about that life. I need to take this off so that I could be able to eat and shit like that and then put it back. Y'all be doing good though, because y'all be having the lip liner and the lipstick, and that shit don't be coming off, but y'all be telling me to put a bunch of, I don't know. My lips are breaking out. Anyways, sidebar. All right. Scorpio, probably Scorpio, because you know they know how to dress and all that shit. They probably was like, take that off. Scorpio, the 4 of coins. So to me, there's a bit of scatteredness within your finances in the next 6 months. You're figuring out how to uh, move from that scarcity mindset. And so for me, this then turns into the 5 of coins. So where you're at in that scarcity mindset, so in between stability with your abundance as well as having that scarcity mindset. So there's this thing where you might be feeling like right now at this current time the money is a bit low, or you might be just moving through some financial breakthrough. So that does require for you to dig deeper into how to manage your finances, how to align things for the next 6 months, because there is going to be growth coming in. But that does mean to get your foundations in order at this current time with the 4 of coins. Also, when it comes to your self-worth, how this intention is going to actually plan out for you and you feeling like you deserve it. And with 2 people there, it's you and yourself, right? It's you and yourself battling. So that's that part where I share you could be in abundance, right? Because you see your bank account, but there's still something behind your mind that's letting you know that, oh, that's going to be depleted soon. Stop saying those words to yourself. Begin to start plotting and pouring more abundance affirmation. Make friends with money, sleep with money, walk with money. Is that a song? Should we do it? Sleep with money, walk with money, talk with money, hey, make it rain. Hey! All right. Take that and run, Scorpio. I'm seeing if there's anything else with these 4 walls. You might be also a bit narrow-minded at this time with the next 6 months. Allow yourself to reach out, right? Don't be down here feeling like you're alone. Stand up, get some rat poison, because they stealing your money. Oh, some of you, watch your money. Watch your money, because these rats back here, they stealing your money. So check your banks, because banks be stealing too. All right, check your banks, check everything, Scorpio, in the next 6 months. And keep your eye on your money for the next 6 months. And your self-worth. Don't let people steal your self-worth. And Scorpio, what's up? All right. Sagittarius. We on good timing. Okay. Sagittarius, don't forget to like the video. Sagittarius, you got justice. Right now, and for the next 6 months, it's all about you allowing yourself to speak up for yourself. You allowing yourself to move forward with assistance. This person being carried with the blue, it talks about the voice. You got the sword. It definitely speaks about you beginning to defend yourself, Sagittarius. You beginning to align your communication properly so that other people can understand where you're coming from. This is a new beginning, right? Because you see the branches. She also has, first of all, I was asking myself, did you want to wear a dress or did you just want to wear a war suit? Because why she got that Rambo action going? Mamacita, put into a bow. But it does talk about you bringing balance. So some of you guys are coming in for justice in the next 6 months. You went through a lot. So the next 6 months, your intentions is to build yourself back up, right? Get on that high horse. You don't be letting me finish. Like, let me finish. Getting on that high horse and really allowing yourself to know that you are. Look, you can't even let me talk, Sagittarius. You are being assisted. I'm gonna need you to do this, Sag. Rub your hands together, put your hands on your throat chakra, and begin to work on your communication. If you believe in your own power, because this is you rubbing your hands, infusing yourself back for your communication. Because I do see some difficulties, and aligning your conversation can benefit you, or it can backfire on you within the next 6 months, because you see there's a lot of people on the other side, and you writing this one out on your own. Whew. Ooh, I felt that in my back. Sag, what the fuck y'all going through? There's clear skies though. Over here, you can see a little bit as the months go along. It might be a little rough. Your mind might be a foggy, but as you go along and charge forward, take people out your way, skies are clearer. But I do see difficulty for Sagittarius in the next 6 months when it comes to whatever you intend to do, because you're not voicing it. Maybe you're not sharing what you want to do with other people. Maybe you feel like people around you are not supporting you. Remember what I said earlier in the video. Get to finding that group of people. Allow yourself to know that you're worthy enough. Right? That justice card also comes in with supporting you. Fucking flies. Supporting you. So if you feel like, I don't know how I'm going to do this, you do. Pick up that fucking sword. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Let's go. Pluto in Libra might be why I'm feeling what I'm feeling. Speak up, guys. Speak up. And it all talks about, we don't have to be aggressive. Like I have plenty of educated arguments, all right, with people without cursing, without disrespecting them. Something that I've learned to master. Because I'm compassionate still about people, you know? So if we're going to have this conversation, let's have it as adults. I don't know. And I know it can get heated. I'm not trying to say that, oh, we all got to be adults, we got to talk like this. No, what I'm trying to say is learn when you're going to get angry. Learn when conversation may not be going nowhere, rather than to push. Learn how to step back. Learn how to take a break. Learn how to come back to the topic. Learn how to not continue conversing with people until what was left unsaid be said. That's another thing that we do as humans. We under the rug, sweep things under the rug, and then that's when all the pop-ups be happening, all the craziness be happening, because we didn't address that one issue. I'm gonna say one thing. That's one thing that I do. We're not gonna talk if we don't address this. We gotta figure out what was this. Because in every relationship there is a hiccup. You know what I mean? Okay. Sagittarius, who's next? Who's next? Go. Hey. Damn, Capricorn. Capricorn came through with the come through. The 8 of Coins. Capricorn didn't play. No, because look, the car flew. Look how they came out. Ha! Capricorn's like, what's up? Hey. I'm out. Capricorns right now. Capricorn sun, moon, and rising right now. You guys are experiencing bliss, abundance. The darkness that Pluto cleared us up from is new energy. So right now, the next 6 months is to get yourself back up, pick yourself back up, allow yourself to be the leader, the expert in what it is that you're destined to bring into fruition. The 8 of Coins, there's support, reminding ourselves that this is still an 8 year. There's an audience that's waiting for you. For those of you who are in the space of going to within the next 6 months, not right now, because some of you guys like, oh, I'm not speaking in public. Stop putting your blessings on pause. You don't know what's coming. In the next 2 months, your job sends you to go and take a class, a course, or a workshop on how to speak in the public. And next thing you know, you're speaking in public. Chill out. See what we mean? Believe before you see it? All right. So some of y'all might be getting that opportunity, if you allow yourself to be a leader in something, to travel and represent something. That something is you to come back to me and tell me what that something is. Okay? I do feel like you're supported with the back wall. And there's writings on this wall. Now, apparently I'm not going to be able to read that, so don't get me to lying. But these writings on this wall gives me this energy of solidified contracts, What is said is done, as long as it's on writing. Get everything on writing, whatever it is that you're doing. And again, the 8 of coins. You see how she's, woo, this is something else. Believe in miracles. Yes. Something else is the hand. You see how one hand is up, one hand is down, as above, so below. Grab that energy. If you feel in Capricorn that you don't know where to get the inspiration from, or when you feel where am I going to gain this self-worth? You heard that lady that she be like, catch it, right? I got to do one of those videos on Instagram because I love her. She be like, catch it. Do that. Shout out to her. That should be dope. Capricorn, let's do it. Yes, some of you are still feeling the roughness, but while you're going through that, add some water, shake your feathers off, and let's go, because it's there. We all have a good, supportive energy that's helping us with all of this darkness, all of these traumas. It really is excruciating. I feel you. Whew. Who's next? Capricorn, y'all got me hyped. I was like, Aquarius. Ooh, Aquarius. I know you with Pluto. Let me tell you something. Aquarius, let me tell you how fast this shit is going. I have Aquarius friends. Okay. My Aquarius friends. By the way, I'm going to share. She just sent me her ebook today. What? First and foremost, I didn't know she was doing an ebook, and that's my friend. I like when y'all surprise me like that. So Aquarius, I share that to say that that's how quick things could be moving for you. I'm not sure how long she was working. Now I'm gonna interview her. I'm gonna bring her on YouTube. I don't know how long she was working on it. I don't know anything. However, with Pluto going into Aquarius, it gave this energy of knowing that things are gonna be rough, but that there's manifestation, there's benefits from that, death and rebirth, like Gabby had mentioned earlier. So Aquarius, get to it. I know, step by step, but let me tell you, the energy is moving fast for y'all. But now Pluto's in retrograde, so now y'all gotta think about and reflect until October what Pluto did for you. The 2 of coins in reverse. All right, so here some of you are tapping into assisting women in the next 6 months with these. That look like a fallopian tube, but we know it's the infinity sign. So for those of you who are going into communities of helping women, you're going to be thriving within the next 6 months, which means that you might be meeting, even if it's through your job, because a lot of this could be merely through your job. Like I said, however, the main important thing is shift the way you get home daily, shift the way, change your energy, right? Change the way you go to work, come to work. Doing this allows us to experience additional miracles than the same path that we take every day, especially Aquarius, all right? So with that being said, for the next 6 months, it's more about organizing for yourself, allowing yourself to see what community you want to be part of, right? Some of you might be in the space of looking for mentors in the next 6 months. What does it look like? Many of you are also tapping into your femininity, where when I say femininity, I mean your feminine side, I mean resting. That's what I mean. So the next 6 months, y'all gonna learn how to chill the fuck out and y'all gonna rest, right? Right? And with the coins, it talks about, right? The 4 of coins would be stabilizing. The 2 of coins is, I got this idea. Let me invest a little something. Okay, here I'm going to invest again. I'm going to double that. So this talks about whatever it is that you're doing, add some investments. If you have to pay for something, do it. It's going to pay off for you. If you have to, maneuver some stuff, I'm not saying go spend your whole savings. Small investments. That small investment could be spending time on YouTube, figuring out what it is that you want to bring into fruition for the next 6 months. But there's an investment and organization that's coming towards you, especially when it comes to your finances for the next 6 months. All right. And even I'm hearing, well, what if I'm not working with women? And even if you're not working with women, it's still you're being in a space where you are sharing your knowledge on how to bring your expertise into their lives. Aquarius, y'all work in spaces where it's all analytical, as a system is operated. So you guys know a lot about systems. Maybe I could show us something. Pisces. I know Aries is mad. Aries is like, yo, I'm last. What? Pisces, what's up? How you doing? I'm sending you love. I know it's been rough. Saturn acting up. But baby, next year you're gonna see all of that discipline that you put in, what it was for. I knew it. The Four of Swords. What did I shared all of that before I even picked it up. The Four of Swords. So this is two things for me. Some of y'all may be feeling backstab. Some of y'all may be feeling like they told y'all something and now it's not the same. So starting off for the next 6 months, it's recognizing who's surrounding you. With the Four of Swords, your thoughts could be you. Who's surrounding you? What are your thoughts saying to you? Whose voice do you have in your mind? Right? Many of you are in the space of, with Saturn there, Saturn in Pisces Saturn is the Lord of karma. In Pisces, it's bringing some of those karmic lessons into your space so that you can clear it out. So your thoughts might be attacking you. Maybe some childhood thoughts. Maybe the way you were raised is coming towards you in the next 6 months. Even though you may feel defeated, it does talk about you standing up for yourself. So this is you killing you, right? That ego aspect of you, that inner child, that relationship that didn't work, it's all being asked to be released in the next 6 months. You're going to be able to manage that. But it does talk about, again, you being able to stand up to that. So Pisces, the main important thing here is to recognize what you really want to let go of. Recognize what energy doesn't serve you. You have Neptune in Pisces. It's been there for a while, so it's not in you. All right. Spiritually, how are you connecting with yourself? How can you move away from this fog? This is what I want you to ask yourself for the next 6 months so that you can be able to, whatever it is that you plant today, you can see it rather than to let your thoughts make you feel like you won't be able to. Come on, Pisces. So there's a mixture here for all of us. Take a breath. And then we have, last but not least, Aries. Aries, yo, we went through some shit. Damn, what Taurus is going through now, we went through that shit. Talking about many of us this year are gonna get deep, excruciating rebirths. What is this? Oh, the Five of Coins. It looked like the 3. I'm like, the Five of Coins in reverse. Aries, seems like you and Aquarius have something in common. There's 2 things happening. Well, there's more than 2 things happening here. First and foremost, the next 6 months, balancing your finances. Things are going to go well. There's a sense of an institution, investing. For those of you who are into investing properties, do that. The Five of Coins in other decks would mean, lack. And this one, it does talk about being supported to your abundance. As you can see, there's 3 people here. You have your foundation. So this, for Aries, set your foundation up, get into the community. This talks about getting into the community. Talks about also, if you want in the next 6 months to be part of an organization, to share your wisdom, do that as well. Some of y'all Aries like to volunteer. So some of y'all could start off as volunteers and then move your way up into, I'm hearing an institution. I don't know what y'all want to do, but it's an institution, something with maybe you want to go into the health field. But here the doors are open. The next 6 months, whatever you decide, Aries says, and there's not where Libra had to go through those steps. Aries, for you, the steps are much lighter because you have the support. You allowed yourself to have the support system. The women's refugees. Maybe for some Aries, if you volunteer, hear me out, at a woman's shelter, you never know what happens. I'm gonna go. And then you see that right there? Y'all, this is the first time I'm seeing a lot of new things in these cards. And I had these cards for over 5 years. Y'all see the Libra, the scale. Here's the welcoming. Like Aries, whatever it is that you're doing, bring balance to it, bring stability, but discipline, and just take the steps. Take the steps. It's like we're waiting for you. This could also mean for some of you who are into the spiritual realm and you're deciding that you want to go study in the spiritual realm. You're being invited to study in the spiritual realm. Get some wisdom and knowledge and bring it back down. That's not for everybody. And again, 5 is changed. So allow yourself to look at what your intentions are now in a different perspective. Maybe in the past, your intentions was to bring more abundance into your business. Well, then rather than that to be your intention, add the collective to it. Bring money into my business so that I can be able to invest in people who are unable to afford the services. It's not for everybody. Look at the planets. I feel like wherever it is that you're entering, whatever it is that you're entering, there's abundance and fruition in the next 6 months, but you do have to be open for it. And with these cards, these people are dressed sophisticated. So we getting into, like, Taurus is giving us that sophisticated look. It's giving us a new, like a new body, like, really tapping into, and I think that Jupiter energy is we really tapping into our self-love on some hard body shit, because we ain't got time for that no more. All right, last card. Oh, I love y'all so much. But I resurrected, we here. Oh, I forgot this. I gotta read this and it's long. I'm gonna do it though. I forgot. I gotta drink some water. All right, let's take a deep breath. This message for the collective. Thank you, angels and archangels. Woo. We had gotten this card before. We're gonna get it again. I'm not one. You got hype. I feel you. Okay. Let's get that. All right, so how cute is this? How cute is this? Let's get around it. All right, my ladies. All right, I'm gonna read it. When you're working with spirit on a sorry. All right, give me more seconds. Y'all know I wear glasses, right? But I got my contacts on, so I gotta read like this. When you're working with spirit on a meditative level, you're vibrating at an altered state of awareness. It's important to remain grounded in your work as a medium, individual, human, as this will strengthen your connection with spirit, enabling you to deliver clear, evidential, and concise communication. Pause. What that means, connecting with yourself, receiving information from yourself, being able to see the signs is going to allow you to know which way you're going. If you find yourself overly emotional, struggling to remain in the present, focusing on the future or the past, or just feeling constantly tired, then it's time to get grounded and go to sleep. That wasn't there, but try this. Take a calm, meditative breath into your root chakra, the area at the base of your spine. As you breathe into this area, notice how present you instantly feel. As you continue this focused breathing routine, all thoughts of the future or past should start to diminish and disappear. Keep breathing as you remain in this moment of now. Regular practice with this simple breathing technique will also help build confidence in establishing and extending a strong link with spirit, higher self, who you believe in. Other ways to become more grounded are to take a walk in nature, use aromatherapy, dance, practice yoga, or do body work. Anything that activates and invigorates the physical body is a great way to ground the body. Great way to ground the body, the mind, and the soul. Now I can take a breath. With practice, by remaining grounded, it will change not only your work with your higher self, spirit, whoever you believe in, but also all aspects of your life. So I enjoy that this card was given to us for the new moon. I mean, make it make sense. Like, even if you got to carry your baggages with you, but let it be light and keep it moving. Get grounded. And you don't have to go outside if you don't want to, which I do recommend, highly recommend. You can still ground in your home. Sit on the floor. Sit next to your plant. Connect with your plants if you don't have no plants. Look outside your window. Please tell me you got a window. And then visually connect. All right. I love y'all. I'm probably going to take a nap now because I'm exhausted. Don't forget to check out the article. And I'll be back. Share this video.